I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And greetings and salutations to the Akwath, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. The Akiam and the Akwathiam that are listening and learning. Salakia. And that speckled bird that is listening, okay, and learning. Um, just stopped to drop a load off, man. I was watching a video on a brother from the Dallas camp and scrolling down saw a article. So I figured I'd bring this article out because it actually means a lot to me because it could affect me in some way, shape, or form because of the work that I do. I drive truck for a living. So I figured I'd bring this article out. This article is from GMS Dedication. About 10 hours ago, he posted this. I want to read. It says, and what we are now calling Diesel-geddon, like Armageddon, Diesel-geddon, the supply of diesel fuel in the United States is plunging by the end of May or early June unless something changes dramatically. Diesel fuel will go into extreme scarcity and have to be rationed across America. Because diesel is used by nearly all trains because they are diesel electric trains, transport trucks, like the type of truck that I drive. We deliver mostly cardboard, but I do some food from time to time, groceries basically, construction equipment, farming equipment. Okay, the crash of diesel availability will sharply affect the following. It will affect food availability. Come on, y'all. It will affect food availability. Put my window up. These motherfuckers are fucking us. Fertilizers for growing food, coal for powering the electric grid, construction projects, transportation of consumer goods to retail stores, UPS, FedEx, USPS, and other package carriers. Few people realize how important diesel fuel is to the economy, but they're about to learn this all-important lesson the hard way. Without diesel fuel, America's economy ceases to function. Full stop. So, with that being said, if America comes to a full stop, man, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to take place. I'm just gonna go to Second Esdras, man, because this is going to say it all, man. Okay, let me grab this. Ah, goodness. We're going to start Second Esdras, chapter 1, verse 1, Salakia. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And the brothers that have been out on the street corners have been prophesying that these things were going to start to take place, man. The economy of America, the ability of America to continue doing business as usual is going to cease, man. You know, I heard the brother bring out that the worm has spread under you, man. Well, your decay, the roads, bridges, and so on and so on, man. The farming, you know, and business as usual is decaying, man. Okay. And it says, which I will put in thy mouth, which we are telling you, like I said, we've been telling you, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, which is these scriptures, for they are faithful and true. Because these things, you're starting to see that these things are starting to actually take place. The things that brothers were made fun of for. Okay, I'm one of those brothers, man. It used to, before when I was in the truth, man, I used to talk about a cashless society. You know, this economy collapsing, concentration camps. People laughed me to scorn. They were like, nigga, this place ain't never gonna fall. But now look, verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, and let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. And I've been spoken against, laughed at, scorned, you know. But then when the pandemic started, I ran into some family members and started getting a couple phone calls. And the people that I spoke to, I said, you remember all the scary shit that I used to talk about? And they said, you were right. I said, yeah, it's just that this is just the beginning. Okay. So all of that shit that these people have been talking against me, man, they're starting to see that these things that brothers from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down have been talking about are actually coming to light, man. Okay, verse 4: For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Okay, and a lot of these plagues, man, are just in the way of these illnesses and things that are taking place. Okay, fires, you know, economic woes, these plagues. But now he's getting ready to bring some serious damage to this place, man, in the way of the sword and famine. Because when this diesel thing takes place, a lot of people aren't going to have a lot of food to eat, man, which is going to lead to a famine. And people are going to start becoming desperate, and they're going to resort to using the sword, which is the modern day gun, which is going to bring on that death. Okay, and the destruction is going to follow, man, which is going to this place is going to burn, man. People are just going to be in total anarchy out here, man. Fires all over the goddamn place that aren't going to get put out. You know, dead bodies all over the place that aren't going to get picked up and buried. You know, business districts, man, with just busted windows, but windows all busted the fuck out, burnt down. These plagues, man, that are gonna begin on this earth, man, are gonna bring a lot of these things, man. That sword, that famine, and that death. You know, these people, man. And sometimes I say I feel bad for them, but shit, the scriptures say, man, and not to be concerned about the way that the wicked are going to be punished, man, or put to death. You know, gotta worry about. I gotta try to get myself in a position where I'm going to get taken up out of here safely. You know, with a bump, a bruise, or maybe a scratch. You know, because a lot of people are getting ready to die, man. Verse 6: For their wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So all of the wickedness that these people, and the brother Jeremiah from the Chicago camp was talking about a fucking LGBT sandwich that he woke up, and he sees commercials about different sandwiches, but he said he actually said that there was a goddamn sandwich called LGBT, like a lettuce to bacon tomato shit. You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, man, yo, this shit is crazy, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Verse 7: Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Because that's why we put these videos up, man, constantly, man. And we got to continue to constantly push this word out because this is eating Esau's ass up, man. You know, this is our job. Yeah, we got to get up and go to work for this damn devil every day. You know, we got to damn sure do that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we gotta have that balance, man, and make sure that we're pushing out the word of Yahweh by Shemi Shah. Okay, faithfully. Verse 9: And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. And that's why we push this word out, man, because we want to be found blameless. Like I said, we might have a scratch, a bump, a bruise, you know. I know this fucking honky ain't gonna park that loud ass truck right there, man. Pull that motherfucker down, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Simple ass motherfucker. Watch this shit. It's a lot here, y'all. Had my window down to try to get some fucking air. This devil pulls up and leaves his truck right. It ain't too loud, but it's loud enough. So that's why we're really trying to get, uh, uh, that's why we're really pushing this word out, man, so that we can be found blameless, man. That innocent blood. We want to be that innocent blood, man. Okay, so we can get the hell up out of here. Verse 10, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. So the things that Esau is setting up right now, man, um, this economic collapse, the collapse of the dollar, the collapse of the economy, the collapse of the food markets, the collapse of business. A lot of these things are being set up, by the elites. And what's going to end up happening? There's going to be a solution at the end of the tunnel. Okay, and a lot of Israelites are going to fall in line to receiving that solution, and that's going to be to their demise, man. They're going to end up being put to death. And that's why it says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. And it says that, and the Most High says that if he doesn't shorten the time, that there will be no flesh to be saved. Okay. So it says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And he's going to take those people out of there, the innocent blood, man, from among them. Okay. So your 2/3 are going to be the ones that are going to get led to that slaughter, man. You know, and that 1/3, including 144,000, have been the ones that have been complaining continually. You see, we've been complaining, man. The 2/3 have not been complaining. They want to stay here. They want to try to make it here in Esau's kingdom. But it's not going to happen. All right, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment of that God shall bring upon it. And a lot, like I said, when everything starts collapsing around here, you know, when that diesel fuel starts costing $10, 12, and I'm seeing that shit probably going to take place, man. Because every time I look at the diesel fuel prices, I don't pay for my diesel in this truck. The company pays for it. But at some point, man, they're not going to be able to afford this shit, man. And this whole thing is it's just going to be one day, man. And I told brothers this before. I said, man, what are you going to do when you show up at that business district, man, that warehouse district, and the doors on all the businesses got chains on them, and they all have notes on them, closed till further notice. It's 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's still a little dark out. People are standing outside talking. Why is it closed? What the fuck is going on? You know, why ain't they letting us in? Why didn't they tell us? All these businesses are closed. Okay. And, everybody's sitting around wondering why all these businesses are closed, and they can't figure it out for the life of them. But every business in that area is like shut down. You see, this is what's coming to this place, man. These people are going to get the surprise of their lives, man. And when all these businesses just finally just say, "Yo, we're done. We're shutting down." Your rent is not going to stop. Your electricity is not going to. Your bills are not going to fucking stop needing to be paid, man. You know. And a lot of these people are going to find themselves in the dark without no fucking food. You know, and at some point, the landlord is going to have to, shit. Some of these landlords might start hiring muscle, man. You know, because the courts ain't going to be able to evict all of these fucking people. You know what I'm saying? You know, the courts are not going to be able to evict all of these people, man. And when that starts happening, the landlords are really going to start having to hire their own muscle, man. You know, to go get these people out of their properties. You know, and a lot of that's going to be taking place, man. You know, and these people ain't ready for this shit, man. Verse 13. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting in hell with a fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, with swords in their hand. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes. What did I just say, man? They're not, you know, when you start thinking about the gang mentality, man, that's what a lot of these people are really going to start falling back on, man. They're going to have that mob mentality is going to kick in, and people are going to try to band together, man, to try to fight to take people's shit, to try to save themselves. And you can watch that on movies, shows like The Walking Dead. You know, you had different groups of people. Some were doing things right, and then you had the others that were just out there cannibalizing, robbing, and stealing and cannibalizing things, man. You know, takes me to a movie that I watched. You know what I mean? The weird shit that's going to be taking place, man. You got people out here that are just going to they're going to go into a nice situation. Basically, they're going to go into a nice setup, something that's been put together very well, and they're gonna destroy it, man. They're gonna go in, eat up all the food. They're gonna kill most of the people, you know, and fight amongst themselves, man, and just destroy the environment that was set up. And this is what these fucking people are gonna be doing, man. You know, they're not going to want it. They're not really going to give a damn that it's a nice environment. They're not going to give a damn whether you got the electric running, hydroelectric system running through a lake or a stream, a waterfall that's in the back of the house. You know what I mean? You know, you take a nice fast running stream and you hook up a hydroelectric system and have electricity in your little compound. Some of them, these people are going to come in and fucking destroy it, man. You know, that's just the kind of people that are going to be out here. It's going to be a lawless and orderless society, man, out this joint, man. You know, and that's why we have to strive. We have to strive to live a certain way, because if we don't, man, then we're going to become a part of that. You know what I mean? We're going to get taken out, man. We're going to get put to death, man, by the Most High. You know, if we go out here and do things like that, you know, we got to try to live peaceably with all men, if possible. And if not, then we have a right to protect ourselves, man. It's just simple as that. Okay. Verse 17: A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, because it's going to be martial law out here. And on top of martial law, you know, you're going to have those, like I said, you're going to have people banding together. Neighborhoods are going to be trying to keep people out. Certain areas will try to keep you out of there, and they'll put you to death, man, to protect their environment, like I just said. Okay. 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Like it. and men shall be afraid. Okay, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Now, I just made that a statement a few minutes ago that these people are going to become they're gang. They're going to be mobbing up, and they're going to be going from neighborhood to neighborhood. And then if once they take everything in that neighborhood, they're going to move on to other neighborhoods, man. You see, with the sword, the modern day gun, to spoil their goods, man, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, because the Most High is going to bring judgment on all these people, man. Okay, the judgment of these people is going to be there's going to be spirits put on people, man. Those spirits of vengeance on people are going to be put on people, and they're going to be out here putting people to death, man. You know, verse 20. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. So all of these people, and that's talking about the valley of Jehoshaphat, man. Okay, the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment, man, the Most High's judgment. You know, that's these people. That's what's going to happen, man. All the kings of the earth, man. He's going to plead with these people for the children of Israel. Okay, he's going to cause mass death to take place, man, when this war kicks off. All right, verse 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, because we're still being shot down in the street. You know, 80% of the prisoners in the jails in America are so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. You know, they still do the same thing to the children of Israel unto this day. Shoot us down. That's a modern day lynching, man. You know, unjust laws passed to make us criminals for doing simple shit. You know what I mean? That's the nation of Edom, man. Still doing the same thing to the children of Israel, man. Verse 22. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is going forth from his wrath, and hath consumed the foundation of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary, which is the body. Okay? Try to eat what you're supposed to be eating, man. Not let go of that abominable fucking foods, man. I'm telling you. You Israelites better get your shit together. 26. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. So don't think that the Most High don't know that you're what you're doing, man. Okay, there's angels all around us all day long. Okay, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia have come out with many chariots and the multitude. I think I'm going to stop right there. I think the point was made. The Most High is getting ready to put some work in on you goddamn people, man. Okay? The Most High is definitely getting ready to put some work in. You know, we see everything that's going on, man, because we pay attention. And like the article I brought out earlier, man, the diesel fuel thing, man, it's getting serious. It's getting plain. You know, did a midweek camp with the brother Power Car yesterday, and we're kind of talking about some of the dreams that we having, man. And our wives are having dreams, man, and we have brothers having trouble sleeping and shit. Demons fucking with us. I'm done now. So With that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Shalom.